Question number 5 is about candidates voting, and they tell you, though there's a mistake here, in that approximately 4.1% of the, should say, voters who are planning to vote for candidate A change their mind and decide for candidate B, and 3.2% who are planning to vote for candidate B change to candidate A. 5 weeks before the election, they take a survey and find out 45,000 people were planning to vote for candidate A, and almost 39,000 people were planning to vote for candidate B. And part A, write a matrix equation that describes the number of voters. And so here we actually have an equation that we should set out. And so S for the number of supporters would equal our transition matrix times our initial value of people that we know from our survey. And they're asking you to write this equation representing n weeks after the final survey. So we have to the power of n, which we can replace once we know how many weeks that we're interested in looking at. And then part B asks exactly that question, and that is, assume that the trends continue up until the day of the election. What will be the margin of victory? And the thing we have to remember is that this was done 5 weeks before the election. So our exponent, we're going to calculate with the transition matrix 5 times for the 5 weeks. And just writing this out, I wrote down, here's our transition matrix T. This is what you should be plugging into your calculator. And so T to the 5th times your original survey information, so the 45,000 and the 38,000. Multiply these two together, and we come up with this answer rounded to the nearest person. And we can see that candidate A should win by a roughly margin of, well, by 1,361 votes. The takeaway here is, again, setting up an equation, putting these matrices into your calculator, and having it calculate out what you are looking for.